Wondering, I saw some tracks. Looked like somebody's down there. Geese everywhere. Ah, look at this one. Beautiful flowers. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't look like you could see it from here. I could barely see it through the trees, but there's an intake right there. It's enormous. And that intake was for when they did mining operations out here. And they dug a tunnel underneath the mountain and it came out over at Dark Canyon. The tunnel was 16 feet wide and 12 feet tall by the time they were finished. And it went 2 miles underneath this mountain. The intake's right there. Like I said, I can barely see it. I want to see if I could get closer, maybe get it on camera. Looks pretty sketch going down there though. That's probably the best shot I can get of it safely. It's pretty far away, but it's huge. You'd see it way over there. That's it. It's enormous. I know you can't see it, but over here there's another great intake tunnels. It's deep. Surprising. Looks like it's all been filled in with rocks. Plants growing over it. Wow. Say it's flowing. For some reason I thought it'd be easier to get down. Bringing a rope next time. Some really cool rocks. Bunch of granite that's decomposing. Really exposes all the minerals in there though. Yeah, but there's some big trout in there. You can see here, there's a piece of that granite that hasn't started decomposing. This one was in a creek or something, got wore down. Well, there is a way down. A little safer, I guess. But it really only leads you here. And that's a good 15 feet down at least. Obviously people fish here though, because I saw this when I came down. Make sure I take that out of here with me. Yeah, I mean, threw a couple casts out there, but I didn't get any bites. It's pretty deep. 4-pound test. If I hook anything good, there's no way for me to pull it up, and I'll just break it off. That's just mean. There you go. Giant steel gate that's buried. I don't know. Pretty cool. So I'm not really sure about the history of this particular dam, but it looks pretty old. And you can tell from the water it's getting eroded a lot. So that, I mean, that's what tells me it's old. But besides that, look at these old things on here. These, I mean, these were handmade a long time ago. It looks to me like they were used maybe to raise the water level And perhaps that's how they actually made the water deep enough to go into that siphon over there. And that'd be my guess. Really don't know. It's hard to look up history that thoroughly details how some of these old operations worked, you know? Tells you the basics about it, but it doesn't say, you know, how it actually functioned day to day. Yeah, you see the siphon's way up there. Deceptively calm right before the narrow death trap. And then there's some gates right here. No idea what those were for. Sealing off the water level, I guess. I've never came down here before, so I don't know if this is normal, but there's iron pyrite everywhere. There's flakes floating in the water. The ground is covered. And I know this particular area doesn't exactly have it, but up the way where the fires happened, I mean, in Concow on the ridge there, has a ton of it. I'm wondering if a lot of it got washed down and there's more than normal. Boy, that's a good reminder. Yeah. If you're coming out here, there's a rattlesnake. Huh. I'm gonna have to look him up. I wonder what that's about. Well, place to take a break, I guess. Looks like one of those buckshots went through a fire. It's been a cool guy. Another good reminder, I just found a scorpion. I had to check this rock, but check this out. A little scorpion. Another good reminder. California does have scorpions. They get bigger than that, but those little ones are the ones you got to worry about. Little brown ones. I think this used to be a campsite. It's not that far from that memorial. Put that rock back in place because it obviously marked something for somebody. Pretty cool. I'll take a break and then I'll probably hike down here. It looks like there's a trail. Got one. It's way out there though. Oh my God, it's going upstream. Wow, it's a nice one. Wow, this is a fight. I think it's almost done. Wow, look at that. Oh my God. I was starting to wonder. Oh, it's so beautiful. That is a nice fish. Over here. And bring the net. I had to choose between the net and the metal detector. Look at that. Oh my God. That is beautiful. Jeez. Look at that, guys. That's why I came down here. Beautiful, big old native. Look at that. Huge. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's get you back in the water. Look at this thing. It's huge. Oh my God. There it goes. Yes! Show you what I caught it on. One of my homemade lures. Amazing. About to run out there. I saw it get stuck under a rock out there. It was going sideways. Looks like it's fine. Disappeared. It was just out there under one of the rocks. That thing was amazing. That was a big trout. There's a big king snake going across the water. That's cool. I haven't seen one of those in a while. It's pretty. Good coloring. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, we'll get to check it out. Don't want to hook you, buddy. Butterflies following me. Animals are all about me today. That's a pretty big king snake. Oops, sorry. It's going into oh, no. Bunch of wild mint. Oh, it smells so good. This looks like the last spot I'm going to be able to fish without getting wet, so I'm just going to try here and turn around. It looks like a great spot though. I'm going to try to stay back from the water so I don't spook anything, retie and give it a shot. So, I am positive if you work all these pockets with live bait, you're going to catch some really nice rainbows. You're probably not going to catch a whole lot of them. I mean, they seem to be really spread out. The lake was up this high 3 years ago, like I said. So there's probably just the big ones that get pushed down or moved down. The little ones get pushed all the way down, you know. Those big ones are able to hold in the pockets even with that strong current. That's why you see those ones. But I gotta get out of here. My time's up. And I don't have any live bait. These pockets are a little too deep for spinners. So I'm gonna try a different approach next time. I know there's trout here and I'm sure they're big. Yeah, there's like a whole flock of ringneck doves. You could see them way over there in the trees. It's gotta be 20 of them. They're big. In case you don't know what those are, they're from Europe and they're very evasive. Yeah, there's tons of them. Guess they're thriving after the fire out here. It's basically a pigeon. Wow, there's tons of them. Jesus. I'm whapping their wings. Oh man. So if you're wondering about this spot, this is the old railroad that went through before they filled the lake. So down there by Berry Creek, you could see the railroad tracks. Up here, it's quite a bit off the water. So you can see You can still see remnants of it everywhere. And here you go, that's where the train used to go. A little bit of history for you. Somewhere along here too, there was a few different communities. I think there was Whiskey Bar up this way farther, past where I parked and the bridge is. Somewhere right here, there was a China camp where a contract company or a construction company came in and mined the tailings left behind by other miners. And that town was here somewhere. I have no idea where. But obviously there's a lot of history on top of all that history too. All right, last look at the dam there. Absolutely amazing spot to fish, I bet. Just seen some heavier weights and some live bait. It's like that fish ladder hasn't operated in a long time. Looks like half of it's missing. And obviously people have been over there tagging, so maybe they swam across or they walked down on the road on the other side, but water's up right now. Otherwise I'd be tempted to cross somewhere down lower. Keep fishing, but it's really just coming to do some scouting. I'm glad I saw it. I don't know if I'm gonna come back next week, but maybe. Yeah, they're still down there. So I wonder who drew the short straw and had to put the cones on top of the tower over here. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna go ask them if they caught any fish.